Hi, I'm Rob at GOB Retail, and I'm talking about This Week in Comics with my partner in crime here. We are going over Batwoman, #1. They had
Not to be confused with Batwoman Rebirth, #1.
Yes, that came out 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I want to say. It's, yeah.
We were going to talk about it then, but then we decided this doesn't make any sense all the other Rebirth titles.
Like all the other Rebirth titles, it was an easy skip. This, however, Batwoman #1, I am happy with so far. It picks up with some of what they went over in Detective Comics. I believe it's, I want to say 458? I can't remember the exact number. But it's there were several Detective Comics that focus exclusively on Batwoman. And in those particular stories, we learned a little bit about Batwoman's backstory. And also, in this case, we get an idea of exactly what she's up against. Batman has assigned her to deal with this, what they call monster venom. It's literally a chemical that turns people into giant mutant monsters.
Oh.
It sounds very similar to a storyline they once used in Batman Beyond, but it's different.
Yeah,
and I'll have
in what way?
Well, first off, there's only one evil monster in it,
Okay.
and she beats him pretty quick.
And Bruce Timm didn't draw it.
And Bruce Timm didn't draw it. That's another thing. And then an assassin.
That makes it different.
Yeah, so that's all you need. If Bruce Timm didn't do it, it can't be the same. And also, there's an assassin that she's trying to track the supplier. All she knows is, like any good cop, she knows that just the people using on the street aren't the real problem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? It's the supplier that's the issue. And
Clearly, if you take out the supplier, people will just say, well...
well, I don't want to do monster venom anymore and turn into a sweet dinosaur.
Yeah, I got news for you.
Yeah.
If there was a drug that would turn me into a sweet dinosaur monster,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to keep me away.
That's kind of what's been happening, is the problem. They've been causing giant international incidents, but you can't figure out why or what the end result is. So she's looking for the supplier.
I enjoy that Batman says, like, no, I'm busy. I got other stuff to
He's
do.
running the Justice League. We went over this last week. He is very busy. He has a new Justice League, mostly composed of villains. He doesn't have time.
And he's not using the new Justice League to hunt down the thing making giant monster people?
I think mostly he just got angry because there can only be one billionaire vigilante in Gotham, and she is now, I found out, also a billionaire. I knew she was rich. I didn't realize she was also a billionaire.
Kate Kane?
Yeah, that's correct. So she's also a billionaire vigilante, so I think also she has a Pennyworth that works for her.
Okay, first of all, the only way that she's a billionaire is if she's actually Bob Kane's daughter.
Well, she might be. I don't know. Her father was a soldier, and as we all know, soldiers are billionaires.
Are very rich, very wealthy, never have any problems when they come back.
The
Sure.
backstory is, if you can't accept that, then you wouldn't even like the original do on Batwoman, which is great. So I can't, no. I'm done with this. I'm putting up a wall here. It's fantastic.
You would put a wall there.
Yes.
You would put up a wall.
How
but-
could you monster? It's because of the monster venom. I'm trying to keep it out.
Are we in too political?
Is that what that was? Because
don't
we're
know.
very bad at it, if so. It's definitely a book that's worth taking a look at. There's a lot of drama going on because also we're dealing, someone from Kate's past comes back, an assassin from Kate's past, who was also maybe a lover, maybe not. It's difficult to say. And
I hope yes.
Well, it's very possible actually, and it is suggested. As we all know, any member of the Bat family at some point has to have a romance with a deadly assassin. So, yep. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. At first it was a joke, and then I thought about it.
And then you thought about it and you went, oh, that's just canon. All right. So that's the first one.
For Damien?
Hope it's not his mom. All right, so maybe just cut it at who's it going to be for Damien. Okay. Next up. Yeah, and then Levi you know what, maybe just cut it at.
Yeah,
nope,
leaving this all in.
Ah, come on. Not like an idiot. And an evil friend. Ah, jeez.
Editor's not saving you this time.
Just scrapping this together. All right, next I've got American Gods.
How's your boyfriend?
Yeah, Neil Gaiman. I wish. He won't talk to me.
You're going to hurt my feelings.
I know, but you kind of look like Neil Gaiman. You know what? Put Neil Gaiman's face right here. Put it right there.
Edit Neil Gaiman.
I want Neil Gaiman. You know what? Go back to the beginning. Hi, I'm Rob at GOB, and I'm here with Neil Gaiman. So, is that how he talks? Probably.
All right, I'm doing the rest of this episode as Neil Gaiman.
Okay, all right, Neil. Neil, so I want to talk to you about American Gods.
Angels are cool.
Yeah. No angels in that book that you wrote, but...
Yeah, but in that one book that I wrote.
Oh, okay, yeah, and when he did Lucifer and... okay, that's fair.
No, the other one.
Okay.
A real fan would know about it.
Oh, God. All right. So, American Gods issue 1. This is I have looked through it. It is just a comic treatment of the book. So if you enjoyed Neil Gaiman's American Gods, or if you've ever been interested in reading it, the art is phenomenal. The writing, of course, is Neil Gaiman's writing. They've basically broken it out into comic script form. And it starts exactly where the book does, following our protagonist stuck in prison for a crime he didn't actually commit, but that he willingly took on.
That's a good trope.
Yeah.
We've never used that before.
Yeah, thanks. It's a good point, Neil. You didn't. You're a very original writer. I'm glad that you would. And even when you do use tropes, you usually invert them in such a way that they're interesting and unique and really keep us wanting to read more. That's a good point about you that you made.
For the money. Well, I did that one Marvel story. For the money.
Yeah, we all know 1608. All right, put it, fly it across, and then show little dollar bills just hanging off it. Why do you have to depress me in the middle when I'm talking about stuff that I love? This book is, the story is very good. It's very solid. I don't want to give anything away, but I will say that American Gods is aptly named. It is about gods in America and what that means. So, most of them are probably going, I don't know what that means. Then read it. Huh? All right, great. Next.
That was another book that I wrote.
No, it's not.
I ghost wrote it.
Oh, okay, Bill Willingham. So Bill Willingham here, writer of Fables, as we know.
So.
Hey, Bill. So Bill, Jack, as we know, he's Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Quick, Jack of Fables, the Jack, not Jack-o'-lantern, but basically every other Jack. He's Jack of the Beanstalk, who killed the Killer of Giants. He's one of the most powerful Fables and one of the luckiest because he's every Jack in every fairy tale, all put into one. That also means that he's very flighty and kind of a jerk. And this is a story that focuses exclusively on him and his trip to Hollywood. If you haven't read the previous Fables, it might be kind of weird jumping into the story of Jack. The way this book picks up, it's actually pretty easy to follow, but the characterization of Jack that you definitely want to know ahead of time is that he is flighty and most of the women of Fabletown hate him because he is a prince, and he's most of the princes from Fables, which means he's incredibly unfaithful and has left most of them. So...
unhelpful, unfaithful.
Yeah.
Probably ugly.
He and Prince Charming together have dated or married most of the women in Fabletown at some point, and they all can't stand him but Jack,
it's kind of an autobiography.
Yeah, that's good, Will. I'm glad that that's about. Yeah, that's fair. But this is Jack's quest to make it in Hollywood. He just wants to be a normal guy. The problem is that ultimately he is a fable, and also the only real power he has is that he's the luckiest man on Earth. Period.
That's a sweet power.
It is an amazing power, and he relies on it. Perhaps too much. Could this be what the story is about? Does it talk about the ethics of Jack? Does it put to the question of what is he and who is he as a man? Only you can find out, but yes, it addresses all of those things. All right, so last up this week, I have Justice League of America, Power and Glory. That's volume 1 for Justice League of America. It compiles issues 1 through 4 and 6 through 10. 5's not in there because it's a crossover story with something else. And Rao, the sun god, the name of the star, and we find out actually the alien that brought the golden age of Krypton to Krypton shows up. So that's a bit of a change.
His name's Rao?
His name's Rao, yeah.
Rao.
Yeah, but I haven't heard Superman be like, Rao.
Rao.
Yeah, R-A-O.
Yeah, he's already a cat for me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's yeah, Catman, also known as Superman. And the entire Justice League gets involved. But since Batman is busy with the new Justice League, Aquaman gets sent back to Atlantis, Wonder Woman gets sent back to Olympus, Superman is stuck dealing with Rao.
Batwoman's like dancing around somewhere.
Yeah, she just... I don't even know if she's a member of the Justice League, to be honest.
Oh my God, the Justice League's got like 1 billion people in it.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's kind of a loner. Like Batman.
Like Batman, one of the founding members of
the Justice League. Anyway, and Green Lantern gets kicked out of there as well. So they're trying to...
You kicked out like space police?
Well, he gets taken back to Oa.
Oh.
They call him back to the office.
He's got to get yelled at by the chief.
Yeah, well, kind of, yes. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot going on there. It's actually a pretty interesting read. It reveals some new information about this iteration of Krypton and its history.
Sorry, if I look distracted, it's because I'm picturing Green Lantern in a buddy cop movie.
Well, he kind of is, though. Like, all of his guys are buddy cops. They just, or maybe a spheroid with arms and legs.
Or a big planet.
Well, he's the best one. He's my favorite one. Living Planet, he's kind of overused these days because of his, like...
That's weird.
He's like the Harley Quinn of the Green Lanterns. Great, but constantly overindulged.
How often is he showing up?
All the time.
Oh.
For a while, he became the new planet for the Green Lanterns when Oa blew up.
Oh. That's dumb.
No, that's what I said. I thought it was better when they put his ring on a little tree and it gave him superpowers. Anyway, so
yeah, Justice League.
Justice League. Mogo's not in it, but give it a look anyway. I definitely think that it's worth the read, and it does a good job of how the characters interact, and has some excellent writing in it. And that is it for this week. And we will see you next week in Next Week in Comics instead of This Week in Comics. You see what I did there?
We can't call it that, though.
Oh.
Just say I'll see you next week in comics.
Oh, all right. I'll see. Well, I'm not going to be in the comics, though.
Maybe we didn't name this well enough.
All right. I'll see you next week.